This is the most expensive neighborhood in the most expensive city in the country. It's pretty common knowledge New York City is expensive. Soho is New York City's priciest neighborhood, and it's well known for its luxury shopping.
And today we are going to be shopping this street, specifically that side.
I'm gonna go into every store on this block and have to purchase something from each store. And we have $1,500 to spend across all the stores, which sounds like a lot, but I have a feeling that things might get a little tight. The store is Kolgaya, which is a brand that I really like. And because I like them, I know that they are not cheap, so let's see what they have.
We have to go around. I think the strategy here is not to get too excited. I don't want to spend all of my budget at the first store. The whole point of this is I do want to get pieces that like I actually think are cool.
Kolgaya has a bit of a cult following. Launched in 2012 by Jasmine Hekmat, who, fun fact, is the namesake of my favorite Bratz doll, Yasmin. Its ARC bag went totally viral in 2014. Their jewelry and bags in particular are very sculptural. Everything feels like an art piece. It's so cute. We're not getting this. This is not the budget.
Yeah, how much is this guy?
It's 600.
Oh, okay, cool. Thank you. Appreciate that. How cute is this dress? Look.
With the beadwork, I can't imagine that this is in budget. Why do I... We reached an interesting predicament because I don't know how much we should spend here. We have $1,000. I think there's like 5 or 6 stores. There were really good stuff with a piece of jewelry, like an earring or something. And my ears are pretty sensitive, and I have a pair of Kolgaya earrings, and they are, like, it works for me. So, feels like it's meant to be. I really like these guys. And they're hollow, so they're like not too...
$248, you said? Okay, cool. Just don't wear a lot of blue.
Your first purchase.
Yeah, can I do the, do you want me to grab them from here, or?
No, we can grab your new ones. Which ones were you interested in?
Thank you.
Your receipt will be...
Try these suckers on. I don't like too heavy of earrings, so it was a really big relief to pick them up and realize they're in fact not that. They are in fact still relatively heavy. Everybody talks about the band-aid trick. I don't know what that is, but I would imagine I'll have to employ that for this. They are encouraging though. Ooh, it's like so elegant. How cute. Okay, let's keep shopping.
Next store looks like it's Byredo. Byredo, is that how you say it? I've heard of it. I don't have much context. I think it's like smell goods. I'm hoping it'll be pretty budget friendly.
Byredo superfans, not to make you too jealous, but that wall is only available for purchase at this store. So if you've been wanting Byredo pillows in your apartment, you gotta come to Soho. So I thought it was just a fragrance company, but turns out that they now have candles. Okay. Makeup. Okay. Handbags. Okay. And fine jewelry. Excuse me? I just love a candle, so I feel like that is fun, but I also love a hand cream.
I definitely tend to go.
I knew the time had come to really push myself out of my comfort zone and ask the question I had been avoiding.
What would you say is like your least expensive product that smells good?
Probably hand free.
Probably the hand.
Yeah.
With that, it was clear what I should order.
How do you say that?
Ball de free. This one?
Ball de freak.
About $50 to move us to the next store. It'd be a true tragedy if I had to just choose something because they didn't have this in stock, but luckily that isn't the case at all.
Oh.
I know. We're selling a couple of things at a moment.
Do you have a scent that I guess
The lady helping me tried to help me in my time of crisis.
Try them Hobby Ghost. It's nice. It's sad though, you guys. I really like that.
Thank you so much. Perhaps what I'm most excited about, and maybe why I chose this street.
Not sure if you noticed, but there's actual robots in here. It's a culty Korean eyewear company, and I am a proud member of the cult. Their stores put the experience in shopping experience. Their whole thing is Gentle represents its more wearable designs, while the Monster represents their more punchy styles.
They have the Tekken glasses.
So Tekken is this bonkers game franchise where people are dying, people are possessed by the devil. It does not take itself seriously at all. It's so much fun.
they're sold out. They're also $500, but like we have to try them on, right? This is so upsetting that they're sold out. They're so cool. Also, this is like a rubber, so it's very comfy.
It didn't take long for me to find more glasses I couldn't purchase, like these gummy-inspired ones.
I love wraparound glasses. Like, they're kind of cute. They're pretty fuzzy. Oh, I really like these. The glasses that I have in my purse are Gentle Monster. I'm not gonna pull them out because I don't want them to think I'm like stealing them.
Honestly, this might be my highest recommendation of a place to shop if you don't want to spend money, because you can just try on all these kooky glasses without the actual temptation to purchase.
I think these are my favorites so far. So I'm gonna hold them so that I can bring them forward. Let's see. They're either $360 or $330. I'm gonna assume they're the more expensive ones. Oh my gosh, this might be my new favorite. This. Or this.
All of them were between $300 and $400, which is obviously not cheap, especially for glasses, and will actually eat a huge portion of our budget. Yippee!
Just wondering, do you guys have this available?
Do you want to wear them out?
Yeah, I'll wear them out.
That, we've made our most expensive purchase of the day, leaving us with $794.49.
I'm obsessed. It's so cute. I love a good pair of like tinted glasses. I feel so chic. Like it feels like it makes my outfit so much cuter. So I will be wearing these for the rest of the video.
Using my eyes, we have about 3 stores left, I think. We have 4. We have four stores left.
The next one is Essential Antwerp, which looks expensive. Let's hope not.
Out of Belgium. Not entirely surprising, seeing as Antwerp is a city in Belgium. This is actually their only store in the US, and I had never heard of this brand. It both sounds and looks expensive. So imagine my relief after dropping a quarter of our budget at Gentle Monster to learn that the Belgian brand not only has cute, playful clothes, but it sits well within our price range with a lot of pieces offered around the $150, $200 range.
Sales associates here were not here to play. They were so lovely and determined to help me find something in budget and cute. Shout out Asia and Brittany.
The blue one has 30% off, and then normally 115, so let me calculate.
Okay, and then you have the spider guy.
Yes.
Is also 30% off.
It's gonna be like 81 for a beetle.
81 for a beetle?
Yeah. And it has a mirror on the back too, so for like vanity, like you can like apply
No
it.
way. Wait, that's so cute.
And at that very moment, I became a brooch girly.
Just from here, which is fine.
That's so fun. Oh my goodness.
A ship without that yellow beetle.
Like you're kind of influencing me just to spend the extra money and get the yellow.
I'm
Because the yellow
dead.
is like so,
This is my favorite one.
it's just like such a little friend.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That's a good thing.
I think I need the yellow guy.
Yeah.
So despite the blue being the one on sale, we went with the yellow. She loves a beetle because she was just so cute.
Let me try it with my glasses.
They were the best in there. We like exchanged Instagrams
Yeah?
and stuff.
Yeah,
They
okay,
were
cool.
so wonderful.
They also gave me a really big bag so that I could just have one bag to hold. They also hooked it up 2-in-1 with like a little gift. I like having like little cubbies for all my stuff. Anyways, I'd say that was really successful and I feel like very energized. It's so fun to meet really awesome people and I feel like that happens every time I'm in New York.
So things are a little bit sticky because I forgot to count a store on the block.
I actually thought that this was a software company or an office because their Google Maps situation doesn't really give much info. Turns out it's a streetwear shop. And while a lot of stores like this can be super intimidating, and I was intimidated when I walked in, the people working here were awesome, super helpful, very friendly.
If you want, you can put your back up there and I can watch it for you.
Oh, awesome. Thank you.
If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Okay?
Obsessed with these. I know that they're out of budget, but how cute are these?
Everything here looked real expensive, and turns out it was. After splurging on the full price Beetle instead of the blue one that was on sale, I really wanted to stay as close to $100 as possible here. We have 4 more stores and less than half of our budget left.
Turns out I've accidentally made this video and asked the most uncomfortable question multiple times in the same day challenge.
What would you say is like the least expensive item that you guys have?
Least expensive, Warren Lotus shirts.
Did this man just say Warren Lotus and that it is in the section that he said is the least expensive? Because I love
Later here, I'll be able
Lotus.
to do less on too.
Yes, you heard him correct, because you do not get what you don't ask for, baby.
This guy hooked me up, gave me a killer discount. Now I feel super bad because I think it's a newer business and that was just like insanely generous. So everyone go check them out. They sell a lot of clothes on Grailed.
Even after the surprise addition of another store on the block, I feel like we're back on track since we only spent a little over $100. And next up is The Real Real, which is a pretty easy place to find a deal. If you've never heard of The Real Real,
The Real Real is a secondhand consignment store that mostly carries higher end brands.
I personally love The Real Real because there is so much potential for deals. Like, I have gotten Prada shoes from The Real Real more than once that were $120.
this was a little harder though, because I didn't consider that the deals are in the deep dark depths of their online store, not parked on Wooster Street in Soho.
I cannot explain to you how badly I wanted these glasses to work because they were $120, but I think we can all agree they did not work. I also tried this dress on because why not? We're already here, but it was definitely out of budget. I'm really afraid that we might end up having to buy the ugly glasses just to stay in budget. I'm desperate enough to go on their app and see if there is anything that
All right, so I'm really happy with what we got. We did spend more than half of what we had left.
But we found a 100% silk Ralph Lauren skirt. It fit me like a glove. It technically is in budget, and I have been at this store for over an hour, so.
expensive, let's just say. Like, you can get Ralph Lauren pieces for much less than $300. Granted, it is an all silk skirt.
We have a little bit over $200 to split between the next 2 stores, so wish me luck.
Normally $100 per store would be more than enough, but since we are shopping in one of the most expensive areas of Manhattan, I am a little nervous.
What is Paul Smith, if not intimidating? I wasn't allowed to film in there, and not much happened because I didn't even bother going near the suiting or cashmere sweaters since we only have $231 left. So I got a candle. It smells nice and expensive, which it should because just the candle set me back $103.44.
It's like a nice kind of like cologne-y, very masculine scent, I guess, a little woody, but I really liked it. It was a men's store, an expensive men's store at that, but we only have one more store left, and it's Mackage.
Final store of the block, baby. So Mackage is a Canadian outerwear brand. Their jackets are divine, keep you super warm, and their down is 100% traceable and ethically sourced, which we love. But none of that matters because I have a feeling our $128 will not get us anything with ethically sourced down in it.
Y'all, another case of the sales associate being the realist, she offered to film for me, like hold the camera.
So if you can point me in a direction, like would you say something here is like in adult hats are too expensive, but perhaps a kid's hat will fit me. So funny. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. They don't. Kids' hat, who knew? Kids' heads are so small.
And just when we thought there wasn't anything in this store that could both fit my head and be under $128, our girl came up so
Hi,
clutch.
honey, how are
Hi,
you?
good. How are you guys?
Good. All right, so you're gonna take this today?
I feel like everyone's been so nice.
Yeah, I got you.
You can wave or
Oh.
say your name or dance, whatever you want. Jules, nice to meet you.
I'm Jonathan.
Well, thanks, guys. Here,
We stayed under $1,500 to shop an entire block in Soho, one of the most expensive places to shop in the whole world. If you want to watch more cool videos, check one of these guys out. Bye-bye.
I think it's cute. And everyone was so nice.